Hello everybody, and welcome back to the 8th season of Millennium Dawn Roleplay on the Imperia Roleplay server. Sit back, grab a snack, and enjoy El Show. Peace out, friends. I hope you enjoy. We begin in the year 2000. The Cold War has ended, and many scholars proclaim it to be the most peaceful period between nations in human history since the Roman Empire. Many nations celebrated the New Year with fireworks and public celebrations, often filled with hope. However, to others, it was simply another day, which was not worth the effort of celebrating.
And shall never let you down, inshallah. We shall preserve the integrity and sovereignty of our country to the last drop of our blood. I request you all to remain calm and support your armed forces in the re-establishment of order to pave the way for a prosperous future for Pakistan.
The nation which stood out to me the most, and who was most definitely not celebrating the new year, was the Democratic Republic of the Congo.
About what's happening in the western province of Africa.
At the beginning of the game, the nation is embroiled in civil war, which has raged for decades. The worst of crimes occur here, and have occurred here for centuries, and it is often the most overlooked place in the many corners of this globe. And it is here, in the deep jungles of Africa, that I have the chance to interview the de facto leader of the Congo.
Hello and welcome to the Congo.
Hello, my brother.
Hello, my brother. Welcome to the Congo. Welcome to Kinshasa. Please make yourself aware. Who are you?
I am a local reporter from Brazzaville in the other Congo, right across the river.
Ah, yes, brother. Welcome.
How
What
goes
can I
the
do
war?
for you? You want to know about the war
Yes.
that I am leading against these invaders, these hostiles to the east?
Yes. How is the war? Is this? Where are the? You are not a rebel. No, you are not a rebel. You are the government. Yes. Right.
Yes, my friend. I am this. Yes. I am not a rebel against my own government, my friend.
Yes. Well, forgive me. It is very bad news across the river. We don't really hear what is happening in the jungle. Very closed off. I'm lucky to be spared, though, that my city is not fighting you.
Of course, my friend. Unfortunately, violence exists across our area, across this continent. You know, the fighting is spanning from West Africa and from the Cape to Sudan, Angola. You know, war is very bad in this area. You must keep yourself safe, my brother.
I do not worry about it, my brother, my commander. What do you call yourself? General?
I am Presidente Kabilla of the
President.
Congo Democratic
Mr.
Republic.
President. Okay, Mr. President.
Yes.
What would you say your peacetime goals are, Mr. President? Your post-war goal?
Our post-war goal is to bring a paradise to all Congolese people in Central Africa. Is to bring, an era of peace and prosperity for all Africans. It is to unite this continent under one true goal of peace and unity for all Afrikaners.
Would you say that you align yourself with the Muhammad Gaddafi then, with the African unity thing?
I do not align myself with those North African. Do not talk to me about this, my friend. But listen, my only goal is for the people of the Congo to be brought to peace. To save the lives of the women and the children that is dying against these foreign, disgusting invaders. And our militia is, militias and great soldiers are doing great work. And I should tell you right now, my friend, you may write a post, in the news about this. Announce that President Kabilla himself, with his expert diplomatic skill, has secured a deal with the Americans to possess thousands and thousands of. Hello, Mr. Americans. I was just telling a local reporter. I was telling a local reporter about our great deal. Please, have this reporter take our photo together, as...
of course.
Hey, what is your name, Mr. American diplomat?
That's
American.
a great question. That I definitely thought about.
Of course,
coming
yes.
here.
No, you have the foresight to do this. You're a very smart man. I know this.
Yep.
We both know this.
Yep, super intelligent. And somebody killed that man. Anyways, yes, hello.
So this is the great American representative that we do great deal to supply arms and weapons against these tyrannic invaders from the east and the north.
Yes, of course.
And I assume now you are here to shake the deal on the quantity of weapons that would be sent.
Yes, of course. The 75,000 M16s that are being sent over. And then the rest will be sent as soon as they're acquired.
Will you be putting these on market for us to procure?
No, this will be sent over with the ships. It will,
Wonderful, please.
No cost, yes, of course.
And the fuel, of course, my friend.
And of course the fuel, right?
Beautiful fuel. We love this fuel. Very good fuel.
Well, good luck with the conflict, and hopefully for a swift and less bloody end to it. Obviously, the Rwandans and the Ugandans broke the ceasefire, so this just forced the hand of America to
a well-learned man right here. This is a well-learned man. Thank you for keeping close attention to how this conflict has transpired.
Of course. And as always, we wish you good luck, and hopefully everything turns out for the best for you.
Good day, my friend.
Good day.
You see, Mr. Reporter, you see this is how Kabilla handles diplomacy. You write this in your papers, okay?
I will write this in the paper, Mr. President. This was
Thank
very
you, my brother.
detailed information to see.
Everybody that... they're killing the women and the children. They kill everybody. We find, my soldiers, they get into villages, in eastern Congo, and they find mass grave, It is absolutely transparent and tragic what they do to us Congolese people. It is bad. Yes.
Yes. Well, thank you, Mr. President.
Saddam, I want you to speak plainly of what this olive branch is. If your olive branch is simply, we should hate our combined enemies more, then that is little of interest to me. If you
the
have
olive branch is that both our nations are suffering from various sanctions and other problems, and that we can mutually help each other in economic terms, and oppose and better oppose those who oppose us.
I am not convinced.
You're not convinced? In what way would you be convinced?
I'm unsure. I do not know if I trust your intentions, Saddam. I did that once in the 70s, and that stabbed me in the back.
I will admit that this is only for political expediency. I know that we cannot be friends. We are not friends, but we don't have to be enemies.
What are you cooking up, Saddam? Why are you trying to repair these relations between us?
Suspicious.
It is not like you to try to do this without having...
If you want to know the truth, I shall tell you the truth. I simply wish to find ways to circumvent the unjust American imperialist boycotts upon our nation and sanctions that they have unlawfully pushed through against our regime. Simply
I
put,
might not be
the
a
enemy
friend
of my
the
enemy is my
Americans.
friend.
I believe that is a foolish statement. That is not always the case.
It is the
We
case in
were
this
compatriots
regard.
once, Saddam, before, well, you went your own way.
I do what I do for the best interests of Iraq.
Ah, and there we get to the crutch of the issue, Saddam.
Well, I'm sure that you feel the same way about Syria. I don't think you are any more altruistic
I do the
than I am.
best
But we...
for all Arab people, under the ideals of Baathism, Saddam. Your twisted form of Baathism is only for the gratification of yourself.
Our form of Baathism is what is best for Iraq, given the circumstances that are occurring in the world right now. The brotherhood between Arabs is, of course, an ultimate goal, but it is not practical at this time in this political climate, particularly under these harsh sanctions. If you're not interested in any sort of cooperation, just say so, and that will be that.
Tell you what, Saddam, I will take some time to think on your proposal.
Very well. I guess
I know that you
that's
are...
accepted.
Tell me something, actually, before you go.
What's that?
I've heard some rumblings in the past few months about you and the Ayatollah.
Oh.
What's about us and the Ayatollah?
It's that you might be, let's say,
Oh no.
extending an olive branch.
We are open to talking to the Iranians when they are so ready to speak with us.
Smolly's here, right?
If they are willing
Smolly is not
to
here.
open a dialogue, then we are willing to open a dialogue with them, since we also have mutual enemies. The Americans seek to overthrow the
Okay, we'll
Ba'athist
just spin it
regime in
between these.
Iraq, and they seem to overthrow the Iranian regime as well. And they're not very fond of yours either.
Well, the sanctions placed upon Syria are very minor. It is simply banking restrictions, which is very easy to overcome.
Unfortunately, other restrictions are far more severe. The
Well,
United
we should have
States
thought
and
about that before invading Iran.
the West were more than willing to look the other way when it came to Iran. They were willing to help us, even supply us.
No, but you lost.
We did not lose the war with Iran. It was a
Oh,
it
you
was a-
didn't, really?
No, it was a stalemate,
is-
and we all both agreed to go back to the borders.
That
were
is an
established.
interesting point of view, Saddam.
For
I
sure.
suppose I would look at it the same way when I lost a war.
Are you talking about the Israelis?
Ah, the Israelis. Of course, we did not lose that war. We simply went back to the other side.
The other side of the border with the Golan Heights.
It was very mutual, of course. I did not lose that war.
Well, I'm glad that you are willing to at least consider what we are saying.
Well, plainly put, I will not say yes or no right now. I will take some time to think about this. But I will tell you very bluntly that I'm not enthused.
I'm just simply looking for practical cooperation against our mutual adversaries. Whether it be the American... Are you alright?
Yes,
Oh no, is he dying?
Oh,
I
Is he
need perfect
dying?
health.
see.
As I said, we will speak on this in the future.
Of course. Well, then I shall travel back to Baghdad then.
Very well. Farewell.
Farewell.
Văd cerul senin când de vise și soare, mi-e sufletul plin, iau gitara sub braț și împreună cu ea, oriunde aș fi, cântă inima mea într-un glas, amândoi să cântăm.
I will ask him, even though he is a NATO partner,
Yes.
a NATO member. I'm pretty sure he would be very much interested in the whole pact, let's say. Or
Yes,
bloc. or-
Black Sea Cooperation Agreement. No one's
It's
truly
Black Sea
tied
Cooperation
to each
Agreement.
other. But
Right.
if you agree to mutual assistance individually, is there really that much of a difference?
exactly. It's so they trade agreement, let's say, a trade alliance.
Yes, with mutual development.
That's what I like to hear.
You go.
Now, how can I help you, Mr. Emil?
Well, Mr. Clinton, as you can see, since the fall of the communist bloc, and your
WTO,
economies
World Trade
aren't
Organization.
as well developed as the Western counterparts, as we could see. If United States is interested, we are looking forward to perhaps some kind of investments we can pull out.
Well, how about we do this? Because currently our foreign obligations are a little bit tied up, right?
Yes.
What if we pay you a bond now, you use that to invest into us and build long-term growth in your economy, a floor, one might say, and then when the space opens up, we'll come back and invest the same amount of stuff that you invest over that time into building jobs in America and deeper integrating the Romanian and American people.
That sounds great enough. Please, where do I sign?
I will push the papers across. 1 second.
Alpha J?
Yeah.
I will kill you.
Why? What?
Goddamn journalists, I hate them.
Yeah, I was talking to your puppet president down there.
What do you mean puppet president? We just gave him guns. The hell?
Mm-hmm.
Is this currently being
Free of
recorded?
charge.
Is this currently being recorded?
Yeah, I'm recording.
What?
Yeah, I'm recording.
I know you are, I'm just kidding.
Before this statement, I would like to say I love the dear viewers that watch.
Everyone who's watching, this is a threat.
Okay.
I love watching this video.
Well, goodbye.
And don't forget, I love.
What is the definition of a care package?
Well, it would be a care package, which is only thing that's going to happen is that we just come, you guys go ahead and support American interests. But
Yeah,
if you rely on our equipment in order to go ahead and let that happen, how can we trust that, once everything is said and done, that you can still do it without our purse strings?
Mr. Joint Chief, it's either American interests in Middle East or let us be overrun by our enemies, who are supporters of.
You guys have lasted pretty long.
With your help,
direct intervention, and we've had some support in the past, but this time it's different. We are willing to support you as much as we can, but you also got to realize you guys got to be able to support yourselves.
Exactly, Mr. Joint Chief, and you cannot do it without your help of military support.
We horribly outnumbered and outgunned by numerous enemies who want to throw us into the sea.
Let me go ahead and talk to the big guy upstairs, and let me see if I can go ahead and get him down here to speak at some point.
Guy upstairs. The big Clinton, the big C.
We need a stand-up. It's just not feasible like this.
Onyusha gadaya.
Calling to the faraway towns. Now war is declared and battle come down. London calling to the.
This is London in an airplane. Don't worry. Yes. Well, I mean, being that you of course are on the border, and I believe that it's been brought to my attention that the Finnish ministry is looking for their own tank.
Yeah, like I was saying, that we as Finland are seeking investments. We need to build stronger economy, and right now we are very, very weak. And I think maybe the Great Britain will help us.
I can certainly look into this. Moraine. Could you grab the paper with the notebook? Yes. The one that was for European and European periphery investments? Yeah. Just one moment, Mr. President.
I can't go anywhere.
Yes, this. The Central Bank of London would be open to a multitude of options. One foremost would be the purchasing of Finnish bonds. That would be in one form a way to assist in the Finnish government. The other one would potentially be more along the civilian manufacturing side, potentially commercial fishing vessels and the like. Although it would not largely be a dockyard for that, more so inland facilities that would be building civilian factories, if you will.
How much bonds?
I believe we could look at around 20 to 30 billion dollars worth of bonds at around 3% interest.
I think maybe we can try the bond. We can try that.
Well, once this plane gets on the ground, which I believe, let me just check, in about half an hour. In about half an hour, I'll have the central bank send the offer to your office and your own banking system. Hopefully it will be approved relatively soon. I'm sure the Finnish economy your own government would be quite benefiting from the influx of cash.
Yeah, I believe in that too. Alright, Mr. Prime Minister.
Sort of friendship or mutual assistance or aid that you can give our regime, and we will certainly, of course, keep this completely hush-hush, since I'm sure you don't care to allow the Americans to know that you wish to help us in any sort of way.
The question is, what is Iraq offering the Great Russian Federation for dealing with a pariah state that has no one that loves them?
If I may...
this is not no insult, this is just what the FSB document
I understand.
I believe that Iraq may be a very good bulwark against the Saudis.
And what did the Saudis do to the Russian Federation?
Exactly. The Saudis are puppets of the Western Zionists and the Americans.
And we can change this.
But we don't need Iraq for this necessarily.
From what I hear from
Iraq,
this
Syria, and
conversation,
Iran to be a bulwark against the Kuwaiti and Saudi Arabian imperialists.
I like this guy.
Okay.
Of course, Mr. Saddam, you like this guy?
Lukashenko and Saddam like each other. Who would have thought?
My opinion, Mr. Putin, is that Iraq has to give us some form of compensation to live with them, because they are a pariah state. This is out of question.
So, Mr. Hussein, we have great sympathies for the sovereignty and for the resistance of the Iraqi people, and we think that what is happening to your country is, of course, sad. But you still didn't tell us what Russia would benefit. How would we benefit from this?
we could buy the resources from you. That is really all I can offer at this time.
I have another solution, Mr. Hussein.
And what is that?
Russia could buy some oil fields in Iraq.
We could manage some of your oil fields.
Yes.
Oh no.
And what benefit would that give us?
A lot. Russian companies come into your country.
You could start buying Russian weaponry. You could benefit from Russian trade and.
Hafez has been a very good leader to Syria, and inshallah his son Bashar will replace him and be a good replacement and lead Syria to great times like his father did.
Yes, unfortunately I must take his body back to Syria.
Of course. Well, so I just came to inform you this as a friendly partner, that if you want anything from Iraq, it is your time to strike now, sir. Remember.
Very well. I will think on this. I will speak with the Assad family.
Of course, and of course I send my my condolences for the death of Hafez. He has been a very good man. Bye-bye, sir.
Rest in peace, Hafez al-Assad, man.
Hello.
The
Hello, my Israeli delegate. How can I help you, sir?
Recently we came to you in a time of great need. Our economic struggles now at critical place. We ask for you to purchase any for our bond.
We'd be willing to purchase bonds off Israel. As I'm sure you can imagine, given the tumultuous times in the Middle East, we would only be willing to do so at a rate of 5%, but we would be willing to take your entire debt off you.
Oh, 5% entire debt. Yes. At this point, it's a pretty tough sell, but yeah, we are desperate right now. We are accepting 5%.
Only at 9 interest.
And
which is high.
At this time, it doesn't matter given the urgency of the situation. But is this something that you are looking to purchase back, or is this something that's going to be sitting on our desks for a while? It doesn't bother us either way, but it's just good to know.
Yeah, we in the future we're looking forward to purchasing weapons or investing to Japan. We would definitely like to Japan to purchase our bonds.
That's fine, we can do that. Okay. Let's have a quick look here.
Alright, so Japan is being Israel's economic sugar daddy in place of America. And that brings us to the end of the first year in our story. A year of shifting alliances, quiet maneuvering, and the first ripples of what may grow into great storms. But the world stage is only just beginning to form. Next time, we leave behind the borders of individual nations and step into the halls of diplomacy themselves. The United Nations will convene, and with it, the chance for cooperation, confrontation, or betrayal. Stay tuned, because what happens in that chamber may shape everything that follows. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a like, and we'll see you at the UN next time. Thanks for watching.